Hello, everyone. I'm Melinda NailFanatic, and I'm back live doing a personal reading request for one of the viewers. So the messages are meant specifically for her, they are channeled specifically for her. Does that mean that you will not resonate with it? Absolutely not. Some of you will find resonance with this, anyways. And so if it resonates, take it with you. If not, leave it where you found it. Okay, so we're going to be doing a Celtic cross spread, and I'm going to include a level of the Words of Clarity deck. So this is going to be done a little bit differently. Let's get into this. Okay, here we go. Connecting the body and the body. Connecting the body, heart, and mind. Connecting the body and the spirit. Let me actually adjust here. There we go. Much better. Connecting the heart, mind, and body. Connecting the heart, mind, and heart. Connecting the heart, mind, and spirit. I hope you are breathing deep with me. If you are not, you should be. Connecting the spirit and the body. And I'm hearing breathing deep is a technique that will save you many unnecessary moments. Connecting the spirit, heart, and mind. Connecting the spirit and the spirit. Okay. One for the body, one for the heart, one for the mind, one for the spirit, divine truth. Let me see, speak, and hear it. Behind you, above you, in front of you, your expression, how you're viewed, innermost vibration, point of attraction, outcome, and clarifiers. All right. And then we have the bottom of the deck. There is the spark. Love the spark. And I heard Uranus, so I feel like Uranus is part of this spark for you, my dear. I'm going to be using my after tarot as I channel your tarot message. Connecting the body and the body. Connecting the body, heart, and mind. Connecting the body and the spirit. Connecting the heart, mind, and body. Connecting the heart, mind, heart. Connecting the heart, mind, and spirit. Connecting the spirit and the body. Connecting the spirit, heart, and mind. Okay, there's a disconnect there between the spirit and the heart and mind. So there's something that your spirit knows that your heart and mind are having a challenge accepting. It's connecting the spirit and the spirit. Okay, one for the body, one for the heart, one for the mind, one for the spirit, divine truth. Let me see, speak, and hear. Amen. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, love source God, for allowing me to speak and deliver these messages for my clients with accuracy, truth, and clarity for her highest, lightest, and brightest good. Thank you for the perfect words in every interaction of the perfect vibration, frequency, and tone for all living things to understand. Thank you for the energy that I be, that it coexists and commingles with all the other energies in a flow dictated by the highest vibrating being. Amen. Okay, here we go. Let's lay this spread out for you. All right, so you got the spark at the bottom of the words of clarity, and you have the Knight of Wands at the bottom. If the spark could be served as a tarot card, the Knight of Wands is a fitting image as a tarot card of the word spark. Why is that, Melinda? Because the Knight of Wands is that passionate inspiration. It is that energy of bringing in change and igniting things. So something is being ignited here. There's a shift that's being created. It's like a fire under that ass. So let's see what's going on in your life. Okay, you come out with the Nine of Pentacles and communication. So in regards to your current situation, you are feeling really good about how you're taking care of yourself. I feel like right now you're probably single. I feel like your finances are strong enough to where you're able to indulge yourself in some self-love by spoiling yourself a little here and there in the ways that you see fit. I also feel that in regards to decision making and business and such, that you're in a place right now where you're actually on a very stable ground. I feel like the biggest challenge at this point is you're so damn self-sufficient and self-stable. Like, how do you allow other energies to come in and commingle with you when you are such a dominant energy? So let's see what is crossing you at this time. You have the Page of Pentacles and the word attempt coming out. So I feel like you're getting an offer at this time. I feel like this may be the decision that you're asking about. Somebody is making an attempt to get to know you, or is this somebody getting to know her or offer her? Okay, thank you. Okay, thank you. So God said the only thing you need to change was the word or. It should be the word and. There's somebody who's trying to get to know you in regards to money or in regards to romance. There is some money that's trying to get to know you as well. There is a decision that's being offered to you. There's an opportunity coming in for you to go ahead and step in a direction that you actually were looking at stepping anyways, as far as business or career is concerned. I feel like this is coming to you through somebody that you speak with, whether this is a client or like a wise sage. I feel like during the time of St. Patrick's Day, there is going to be an attempt to instigate this. If this is where this is a new situation in regards to love, I feel like St. Patrick's Day has something there where a gift is given and you are the receiver of it. Let's open up your cards some more and see what else we have quickly here. We don't want to wait too long to see what the cards say. Below you, what's below you is the Two of Cups and a pause, the word pause. Okay. So what's below you is, first off, you have connected with somebody in a relationship that makes you want to stop and take some time with this person. And I feel like it makes you want to put a hold on some things. Okay, let's see what's in your recent past. Here we have the strength and the productivity. So it's almost like you've been working so much, and then you met somebody recently who wants to offer you a chance to really, like, maybe even begin to try to build something with this person, relationship or business wise or both. And that, it's like, okay, well, let me stop and review, and let me just stop and take a chance to investigate this, look into it, see what's up with it, right? Okay, let's go ahead and go to what's above you quickly here. We have the King of Pentacles. So a Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo person on your mind. Also, I feel like you're thinking about, what can I do with my assets? What can I do with my assets at this time that are going to lead me in a better direction? Like, do I spend my money on fun? Do I spend my money on building a business? So I feel like some of the decisions are, how do I spend some of this money? Oh, solve. You're looking for solutions. You're definitely being solution oriented. So you're looking for solutions. This is a positive thing. And I feel like you have solutions that are coming into you. I feel like definitely this is also reflecting that I'm giving you a reading right now, because that Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo energy, this, not to say the card, but the bull in this picture is telling me, I'm like, here's something valuable you need to know. So somehow there's going to be great value in this reading for you. Somehow, everyhow, there's going to be lots of great value for you in this reading that you've gotten. Even the whole experience and the miscommunications and misunderstandings that we had in regards to getting this reading set up, like, there's so much in this for you from the beginning of this experience until long after this experience. More importantly, though, well, no, not more important, equally as importantly, though, like, this is a time where what's above you is solutions coming in a tangible form. So there is assistance here. Where you're talking about love, this is a stable relationship coming in. Where you're talking about money, this is the ability to do what you want and need with it. Where you talk about decisions, you're going to make a decision that just solves whatever was the challenge. When it's talking about business, it's saying business is going to be fine, handy dandy, and beautiful. It's saying business grows, business is stable. So all of that is within this message. Okay, now let's see what is in front of you. Wow, and I did shuffle the reversals into this. So you've got the word expression and the death card in reverse. So what is in front of you? I hear that there is a Scorpio person coming back into your life. You are a water sign. This person is a water sign. I feel like this person has definitely some things to say to you. I also feel that what's coming in for you is, as you start to see these solutions coming in and these ideas coming, you're going to start talking about some of the change. You're going to start being more in tune with some of the changes that you've gone through in a different vibration. Is something that's coming up. I feel like anywhere where this relationship has started, it's like there's a recognition coming in that, oh, well, back then when that relationship started, that was a major life change for me. And I feel like where you get into, I feel like there's a touch of fear in this in regards to business endeavors, where you could be like, I don't know if I made the right decision. I feel some self-regret here. Let's look a little bit more into yourself. We have reminiscent in the 3 of Cups, and that is in reverse. So I feel like you're thinking about the past, about things, how they worked out in the past. I feel like there's a lot of energy in your life right now where you have a lot of focus on past romantic situations and the 3-party situations and the people that have come and gone through your life. I feel like there's even a looking at the financial flow that you had at some time in the past. Let's see how your environment is. Your environment is one of temperance, and it says expect. The word expect with the temperance card. So the environment around you, okay, how you're being viewed, how they view you in the environment around you is, you're in this waiting period, but you're expecting great things to happen. And so it's like the universe is like, just hold on to your love. And I'm talking about another person and saying a love for you, because in this middle time right here, you got to hold on to your love, honey, because the way the universe knows about you is like you're in positive expectation of things working out. You keep looking for it. That's part of why you got this reading today, because you're looking for these things to work out. Okay. And I feel like you're in this place. Spirit says you're in this place of deep emotional processing. And okay, that's awesome. Because as I was looking, you sent me your chart. I did take a look at it. And what I noticed was that you had your sun, your moon, and your Mercury all in water. I noticed that right away. And then like your Mars and Jupiter were in earth. And what I was getting was like, it's easy for you to become emotionally swept away and for emotions to kind of like overrun, because you have not only the inner self, but the outer self all in water. Okay. And with that, it's like, you can be a very emotional person in the way you express yourself. You can be seen when you put yourself out there, you can be seen as a very emotional person. And I feel like as long as you keep it together inside, like you're okay, but it doesn't always look like that to the outside, right? And I feel like for you, one of the things that's coming up is to ground yourself in as far as building up stability in what you're doing. And I feel like your knowing of what to do comes when you really ground yourself in earth. You have Mars in Taurus. That is a stable sign. That is a stable energy, a fixed energy. That's not an energy of a lot of fluctuation. So it's saying like the things you do right now, very stable. So when it comes to time to change something, then those emotions come up because you like to, it's saying like a lot of stability and I just see like the hardiness of the bull, the four-legged bulls just stand there immovable, right? And then your blessings come in being grounded as well because your Jupiter is in Capricorn. So your blessings come in being grounded and knowing like nobody can show you nothing different, that everything is going to work out perfectly for you. Let's just see what we have over here as far as your innermost emotions, which I know because of the way this mind mechanic stuff I got going on is working. This is your main point of attraction that you're holding because of your innermost emotions. And it says the 5 of Pentacles in reverse and D side. So what I'm getting is you have important decisions to make, and you know you have the resources now to make them. You know you now have the resources to make them. What are we talking about? This is something that's been with you for a while. There's also, I feel with this, it's showing me that there used to be a lot more lack and limitation in your consciousness, in your vibration, and you have shifted out of that. It's like you made a conscious decision that, you know what, there is enough for me. I am enough and I am fully supported, and that is working out well for you. Let's see what's the outcome here on this. We have happiness and the Queen of Cups in reverse. Happiness, Queen of Cups in reverse. If this death card, where this death card symbolizes a person coming back to you of the sign of Scorpio from your past, I do feel like you're going to decide that you're happier on your own. You're going to keep that to yourself. I also feel like you have some decisions. You already got the download that you needed to of what's going to make you happy. Spirit spoke to you directly. It's just there's a little bit of trepidation in carrying that forward. A little bit of uncomfortableness because it's unknown. I also feel like in business, this is reminding you to continue to follow intuition because your spirit is on fire. Like you have happiness right here in the outcome. Okay. You have the spark on the bottom and the Knight of Wands. Whatever this story is and however this plays out, because with the death card, there could be some losses, even though it's in the reverse. Like there could be some losses as far as all things, people, situations coming out of your life to make room for new stuff. Space clearing, in other words. Not better than loss, because there is no loss in the divine mind. It's space clearing. It's a shifting of the positions, of the energies, of the contents of your life, a shifting of the energies. And when you think about a body of water, a stagnant, sitting still body of water can get very mucky and ugly. We want to move things in and out of our life to keep the flow fresh, to keep it fresh, okay? The clarifiers of this is meditate with the 3 of Swords in reverse. Is saying when you begin to focus upon the heartbreaks and the pains that you've had in the past, it's a great time for you to, like I talked about in the daily today, take a physical step back from the situation, take a deep breath and ask to see the love right here and to have with accuracy, truth, and clarity what's going on right here and how is it serving me, okay? And also in regards to romance, it's saying like the past relationships that you had, it's a good idea for you to figure out what can I own, what was my part in this outcome, and what have I learned from it to take forward with me. Further clarification is the 5 of Swords in reverse and overstanding. It's saying walk away from the fights. You don't need to be arguing with folks. You don't need to be trying to proof points and explain shit. It is what it is, what it is. Don't sit up here trying to explain yourself. Agree to disagree and walk away. Make that an option, to agree to disagree and walk away. When you have understanding of yourself, your energy, the way you are putting yourself into what you're doing and what you're meaning when you're saying, texting, typing, whatever it is, when you have understanding of that, you don't need to be arguing with folks. You just let it go and walk away. It's saying, this is going to serve you well in your future, and this is going to actually be you putting into application this psychic, intuitive energy of the Queen of Cups. This is also self-love. This Queen of Cups is about self-love. It's saying it's time for you to really nurture yourself. This is now saying to me, I am upside down, because she needs to understand that this needs to be applied within. She keeps trying to put happiness outside of her. I'll be happy when that person comes into my life. I'll be happy when this happens for me. No, it's saying be happy now and you'll be happy always. Okay. It needs to be, how can I treat myself better and make myself happier now? Okay. What can I do to honor the goddess that I am? Yes. Okay. The additional and final card and clarifier we have for you is the word of clarity and the Four of Wands. These are both in reverse. It's saying before you know it, you're going to be on a whole new path. And because things will have become so very clear for you as you continue to process the pain of these heartbreaking and disappointing situations of the past, figure out what was your role that you played, ask for clarity over them, and then be willing to walk away from the fights. You don't need to be standing there fighting with folks and arguing with folks. It does not serve you well. It doesn't invite any energy in that you actually want to bring. The Four of Wands and the clarity there, both of them being in the reverse, are saying this is something that is available for you to unfold. In order to obtain this, is saying you're going to need to go through this. And a lot of it has to do with your own personal expressions. What are you calling out? Because it's what you're bringing about. Okay. What you're calling out is what you're bringing about. It's saying you definitely have the resources. You just need to learn to communicate better about them. It's a slight adjustment in the communication. So where it is, I'm single, I'm always by myself. Yeah, that's not bringing you a loving relationship. Where it is, I have plenty of money, but you know, there was a lady who spoke about her plenty of money, and everybody would talk about how rich she was. And then when they would talk about how rich, she said, yes, but one day I'll wake up in the poorhouse. She literally lost her wealth before she even knew it. Like, her wealth was gone. So be cautious about speaking about being broke, funny money, and all that shit. No, baby, my money got magic. My money does tricks. My money pops up at me and slaps me upside the side of my head and surprises the heck out of me and makes me laugh. I love my money because we have a great relationship. It's saying in regards to money, you want to have that great relationship with your money because it's going to send you down new paths. That Four of Wands is an 1111 activation card, but this is, you have to self-initiate into that. You have to self-initiate into that energy by being more attentive to your points of communication, right? And minding your happiness and being decisive, like continuing to be decisive. Like, I no longer am going to give any homage, energy, breath of air, or oxygen to any thought or feeling of lack and limitation. I now release myself from having to speak about it, think about it, or feel about it. Rather than that, I will always own where I have abundance, prosperity, and wealth. That is what I'm hearing for you there. And thank you so much for purchasing your Celtic Cross spread. And I'll look forward to the next time I read for you. Remember, the more clear and specific your questions are, the more clear and specific your readings will be. I was given 4 words: love, money, decision, and business, about what to read about. I have 0 specifics other than your sign. And so with that, like, spirit is only going to get as general as specific, right? And a few channel messages were thrown into this for sure that were quite specific, actually. So with all that being said and done, thank you, thank you, thank you. I absolutely love and adore the part of me that aligns with you, the golden thread that shines all the way through, called love and peace and happiness. And love and peace and happiness is love and peace and happiness, and love and peace and happiness. In the meantime, in between time, go check out my website. Order your own reading at LPHtarot.com. That's LPHtarot.com. As in love, peace, and happiness to you and yours, and of course me and mine. Until next time. Love you. Bye.